I was speaking to a sales director of a company. Um, the funny thing is, during my days in Dubai, when I was working as a marketing manager, I used to go visit this guy in his office. Okay, he's a sales director of this company, and a big guy. I mean, educated, very classy, very classy, and everyone used to be shit scared of him. Okay, shit scared of him. So I used to go to his office. He wouldn't talk to me much because he was a very classy guy. And I was always, on the lookout, like, shit, he's coming. Because everyone used to tell me, this guy will throw you out. Because I was the vendor who was trying to get their business. So I'll not share which company, whatever. So I has to leave when I has to see this guy come, I has to leave. I never thought I would bump into him or cross paths with him. Never. So later on, when I started these videos about UAE, one day this one gentleman sends me this message, great stuff. Your videos they speak the reality of UAE. And he gave me some more information which I wanted. I was searching for that time. And he told me this is the reality of what is happening in these companies. I appreciate it. I said, thank you. And then I didn't know that it was the same guy. He just said, by the way, were you this guy working for Quick Electric as a marketing manager? I said, yeah, I was. Why? Saying, oh, okay, I was working in this company and I'm as the manager. So I was like thinking, wait, can you send me a photograph? I saw it and I was like trying to break my head. See, because people remember my face. Somehow they remember my personality. Even though I didn't have full tattoos that time, only think it was, only this one, the Mike Tyson one. People recognize me, people remember me. I was trying to reclaim. Then I said, shit, that's you. Fucking hell. And, a sense of respect was there because he was a guy who I, kind of didn't like, but didn't like in a way of respect. So, like, fuck, you're that guy. So we spoke, had brought about these good memories of bumping into each other. We laughed about it. But then we got into the topic of speaking about Dubai because for expatriates who have stayed in Dubai all these years, it is home for us. We love Dubai, okay? Uh, most of these guys who come to my channel, who check, they're like, Loy, you're a Dubai hater. You don't like Dubai. You're jealous. I've tried telling them so many times, but I guess, they will never understand. Dubai, for many expatriates like me, many expatriates, we consider Dubai home. It's like how many people say India is motherland or Pakistan is home or Sri Lanka is home. We expatriates who are born and raised in Dubai, we love Dubai. We love UAE. It is like home for us because we have all these memories there. We have this childhood that was there. My whole childhood was spent there. I remember Sarja Indian School. I studied in that school, even though it was a shitty Malbari school. I'm half Keralite, I'm half Malbari, as you can say, Mallu. I'm not trying to diss it, but it's a fact. Most of the teachers are Malayali. I went to St. Michael's Church. I had memories there. It was a beautiful place. For those of you who are based in Sarja would know this. Father Angelo, Father Eusebius, So people who are there in Dubai, they know all this. There was this Filipino priest in St. Mary's Church. I can't get his name. Great guy. He left priesthood. Many Mangalorean priests. So we have many memories, man. Many, many memories. I tried going to Skyline College. I left it. Dubai Al Ghurair Center, for those who were there in the 80s, would know Al Ghurair Center was the only shopping mall. Hyatt Regency was the only hotel with the revolving dome at the top. So many wonderful memories, like Sindabad was the arcade game in Al Ghurair Center. That time Dubai only had Danata as the main landmark. You could travel from Sharjah to Dubai in 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Those were the days because there was hardly any traffic. So, I come from that day and age where the rent for one studio apartment in UAE was 2,000 dirhams a year. 2,000 dirhams a year. Just can you imagine that? 2,000 dirhams a year. So there's so many beautiful memories, man. I'll tell you, they're priceless. They're fucking priceless because we spent our whole childhood there. We had so many wonderful memories in Dubai. And I owe Dubai, I love Dubai for this. Dubai will always be my part of my heart, my life. I stayed in Sharjah. My parents stayed in Sharjah. The ruler of Sharjah, Dr. Al Qasimi, Sheikh Rashid was there before. His son, Sheikh Mohammed, who is the ruler now. I don't know much about Sheikh Fazza, who is his son. But Sheikh Mohammed, he's whatever the media says about him, that he's a bad guy, this divorce proceedings, whatever. You might not believe me if I say this, but I admire him. I admire the guy. I mean, what amazing business sense, what amazing branding, what amazing vision. Yes, he made mistakes. Later on in his life, he made plenty of mistakes. But he built Dubai. Dubai was a desert, nothing but a fucking desert, man. He built it. He made it a global brand. And there's nothing but respect for him. He made Emirates Airlines for airline from scratch. He made it the greatest brand in the world. So there are many beautiful things about Dubai. Dubai, UAE, Sharjah is home to so many expatriates. It has given us a life. It gave us our foundation. It gave us a place to earn. Okay? So the point I'm trying to make is Dubai is not bad. If Dubai was bad, people wouldn't come running. Why do you think so many Indians, so many Pakistanis, so many Sri Lankans still run to Dubai? Because compared to all other Middle East countries, it's the best. It gives you the best life. However, like every other country, there's no country that's perfect. Okay? So it's just that the problem is when you're there, you cannot speak about the drawbacks, you cannot speak about the problems, you cannot speak about the issues. Because if you do, and an Emirati complains about you or puts a legal case, you're fucked. You're a guest in that country. You're an expat. I'll tell you, this is the one problem or one thing that people never realize. When so many of these expats who are there in UAE, Africans, Jordanians, Syrians, Indians, Pakistanis, they, below my video, they put, oh, fucking loser, he got kicked out. Oh, bad mouthing, he's talking shit about UAE. I understand why they're so passionate. I understand why they love UAE. Because UAE is now home to them. They feel someone is attacking their home. But what they don't realize is, you're just a guest. You're just an expat. You're just a second class, not even citizen. You're a second class worker. The day you don't have a visa, you're fucked. You're totally fucked, man. And you will not understand this now. You'll not understand it when days are good. See, yesterday I got this young man. He's 35. He sent me this message stating what? He sent me this message telling me, what the fuck he said? He's saying, hi, how are you? I saw your videos. And he says, what services do you provide? I told him my services. Immediately he said, what are your credentials? I was in that frame of mind where I was just like, what? I normally know how to, respond and put people in their place, but I was totally zapped out because yesterday I finished all these videos about UAE, which will be uploaded soon. So I said, my credentials, I'm a school dropout. So then he's like, oh, okay, that doesn't matter. Like as if he was taking my interview. Then he said, he kept like asking me questions as if he is my father. And then I told him, see, listen, man, I've been in UAE for 40 years, okay? I have seen whatever there is. And then he went on by saying, you're 40 years, don't make it like a big deal. I'm 35, so you can keep that achievement. So he was being very sarcastic, very disrespectful. So I just I was not in that frame of mind because I was tired. I just told him, see, listen, man, you know, no matter how many years you stay in UAE, end of the day, you're a slave to the visa. Okay, you're a slave to the visa. You're a slave to the system. It's never going to be your country. You're going to be slave to the expenses that you pay. I said, what is the point of being there? And sometimes when you talk to an idiot, he'll just think like an idiot and respond like an idiot. Instead of like having a sensible discussion, he was like, oh, you're a slave to your conscience. Just because I said you're a slave to the visa or the system, he said, you're a slave to your conscience. That's why you're in Thailand. So I realized I was wasting my time. I said, okay, fine, you're right, take care. And I blocked him. See, it's not that I'm trying to bitch about UAE just without, having a point. See, even here in Thailand, many of you keep asking me, oh, in Thailand, will you get citizenship? No, I'll not get citizenship here also. Okay? Then what is the difference? Why did I leave UAE? Why did I come here? I'll tell you, the major reason why I came here, the biggest one, is it's the same. It's the same, whether I'm in UAE or whether I'm in Thailand. But the biggest reason why I came here is the expenses. The expenses is 40 to 60% cheaper for the same life that I'm living. In Dubai, I'll just give a very small example. In Dubai, I was paying 45,000 dirhams for a one bedroom in Sharjah. Okay? Sharjah near the Kasbah area, the wheel, One bedroom, 45,000 dirhams. Here I stay in a private villa. I pay 10,000 dirhams. There for phone calls, internet, I had with Itisalat. I was paying 2,000 dirhams in total per month with my calls and everything. Here, because I have all the free softwares to make calls, internet is for free because my house, they pay for the internet. It's included in that. So zero. 2,000 in Dubai, zero here. Water there in Dubai, water, electricity used to come to 1,000 dirhams. Here I pay how much? 200 dirhams, okay, per month, and full usage. My daughter, wife, everyone. Food, okay. Food, if you have to eat a proper meal, okay, it may not be a fair comparison, but let's say if I eat in a Malbari hotel, it's say one meal, say 10 dirhams, okay, simple meal, a simple meal. I'm just talking parota with keema and one chai, okay. Here, breakfast is, I think, 3 dirham, okay. Now, in my case, it's beneficial for me. It's not beneficial for everyone because if you're an employee and you're earning through a company, you'll be paid more or less the same standards. But for me, my clients are online. They are all across the world. So there also in Dubai, I was earning the same way. Here also I earn the same way. So the only benefit for me is the expenses are 60% less. And on top of that, we are talking of the cultural aspects. Like in UAE, anyone can say shaitan for me. This is only for me, okay? Shaitan, haram, and tattoos, and they can bring Islam into the mix, the religion. And if you get some fanatic idiot, you can't question. I mean, so many times at the airport, I was stopped and I was told, you cannot enter. This is shaitan, you are evil, you're doing black magic, because of my appearance, okay? I don't blame anyone. It's my doing. In Saudi, maybe I'd be arrested and beheaded, okay? But here in Thailand, anyone sees me, they're like, oh, cool, oh, wow, ooh. They go this way. In fact, the immigration officers even take a photograph with me. So when I go through customs in the airport, here I can go without a shirt. There in Sharjah, not Dubai. Dubai you can, okay, without a shirt, but not on the streets. Huh? Don't do that. Here I can walk without a shirt. Nobody gives a fuck. I can stay with a female, even if she is not married to me. Nobody cares. I can stay with 4 females. You can take a beer and walk on the road and drink. Nobody will stop you as long as you're not harming or hurting anyone. These are the things you can't do in Dubai. So I'm not saying This is the most important thing. I'm just giving you the difference. Yes, there are a lot of benefits Dubai offers, which no country offers. Like if I compare Dubai to here, Dubai, the infrastructure is world class. You can never get that anywhere in the world. The shopping malls, world class. The brands, world class. I mean, the iPhone launches in USA, it'll be available in UAE. So it's a beautiful lifestyle. You can get the best brands, the best food. Here on this island, there's only one shopping mall, and the same outlets, the same food. The infrastructure is like a little bit like India. There's electricity, you know, it just goes off. There are, okay, quite a number of drawbacks, but overall, I'm very happy here. This is a very peaceful place. I'm very happy. So that's why I'm here. I would say that what people don't understand about UAE is UAE offers you an amazing luxurious life. You'll never get that anywhere in the world. That's why you'll see all these goras, they buy Range Rovers. Why they buy Range Rovers? Because it's Dubai is the only place you can do that without luxury tax, all this excess tax. You can drive the most luxurious cars. You can live the most luxurious life. The infrastructure is amazing. The roads are beautiful. The beaches are superb, especially in Dubai. Amazing beaches. I remember when I used to train for triathlon, I could go almost like half a kilometer in the sea, and you can see such clear water, such amazing beaches, no rocks, beautiful sand. It's like, especially near the marina area, they had made this beach beautiful. I'll tell you, beautiful. It's world class. I can't go to swim here. Here there's algae and there's wet, this cementy kind of sand, rocks and sharp stuff. You can't do it here. It's pristine beaches, beautiful. It's like made for, like as if you're some multi-billionaire son. But the thing is, what people don't realize, you're paying for this. You're paying for this luxury. It doesn't come for free. It's like, just as if I want to stay in a 1-star hotel, there's a charge. 2-star hotel, there's a charge. If I want 5-star experience, I need to pay more. In Dubai, when you go there, you are enjoying this life. You are having a great time. What you're not realizing is, yes, you are having a better salary, but yes, you're paying for it. It doesn't come for free. The Salik, you're paying money for it. The fines, you're paying money for it. The water, electricity, you're paying for it. So they give you a luxurious life and you're paying for all this. I'll tell you where the curse is. The curse is one day when you have to leave all this. You have to leave. You're not going to stay in UAE forever. And the day you have to leave all this, it's going to hit you like a ton of bricks. I mean, there are so many people, including me, when I left during the Gulf War in the 80s, I was crying every single day. I was in Bombay. We thought we would never go back to UAE. I went to Villay Parle, St. Xavier's. Going on the train, going in the rickshaw, going in the BST bus. It was a shock. It was a shock because I was, I think, 16 years, or Gulf War was in the 1980s. I was crying every single day because I missed Dubai. Dubai was home for me. And when we came back to Dubai, wow, what an amazing place. So why people keep coming back? Why people don't want to leave Dubai? Because the luxury, it's like a drug. You don't want to leave it. Okay? But the problem is, you have to. One fine day, you will have to leave Dubai. And when you leave Dubai, this is where the curse comes into fruition. The curse is, all the experience you had in Dubai is not recognized at all. Like if you go back to India or Pakistan, the experience you had in Dubai is null and void. You go to Canada or Australia, the experience that you had in Dubai is null and void. The second problem is, nobody wants you. You go back, I'll tell you, I've even had friends who occupied, like one of these guys, City Life magazine, which was part of City Center. He was a managing editor of that magazine, City Life. When he went to India, he couldn't even get a clerk's job because people said, we don't know you, we don't know your experience. We don't give a fuck about your Dubai experience. You're an NRI. not required Indian. So what do you expect? That is why even if you go to USA and you show, okay, I have all this incredible experience in UAE, they'll say, sorry, we don't recognize this. It's zero. And then, people will only want to make friends with you if you have money. If they know, oh, this guy doesn't have the money to throw and is of no benefit to me, they'll treat you like shit. And in the end, I'll tell you, you'll just realize you're lost. So that is why I tell people, see, you better leave when you have the upper hand. Don't leave when they tell you to leave. You leave when you decide, when you call the shots, when you're up there, that time you leave. Don't leave when you start declining, because if you leave when you're declining, your end days are gone. The reason I left Dubai quickly, people keep saying you got deported and all that bullshit. I know my life, man. Why the fuck? I mean, people have followed me on Facebook for 12, 14 years, whatever, who have followed me on Facebook. They know for a fact I left on my own accord. I have my timeline, I have the photographs, I have the memories to prove it. The reason I left Dubai is because I was reaching 40. If you leave Dubai after 40, it's going to be very hard. What are you going to do? What position are you going to work as? And remember, in the corporate world, 40 is old. So I had to make a move, and I had to change my life. I had to change the environment. Another problem in UAE is all the people, all the friends, everything is fake. It's so fucking fake. They only want to keep friends with you only when you have money. Only when you're stable, you have money, you're successful, you have some benefit to them, or you can spend money with them. The day they know that you don't have a job or you're of no use, they'll give a fuck to you, man. You know, these parties that they have in the offices. Hey, happy birthday, let's celebrate your birthday cake. Oh, Christmas, let's all wear a red cap. Oh, today is full sari day. Today is traditional day. Today is Holi or some festivals and all. That is all fucking bullshit. All fucking bullshit. They'll say we are family, we celebrate together. You lose your job, they give a fuck to you. They'll not even bother to call you. They'll not even bother to say hello to you. People don't realize this. You know, all these guys were saying UAE is a beautiful country. Yes, you're right. The day you get thrown out is where you'll realize what I'm saying is true. Even this guy, this prick, who was born, raised in Dubai, 35 years, oh, I've been in Dubai, so fuck you. Yeah, the day you get thrown out, you'll come to know who you are and what Dubai is to you and what Dubai thinks of you. I'll tell you, it's very simple. Get your visa cancelled and try to come back into the country. The immigration officer will ask you, what is your purpose of visit? Straight away. Imagine, 35 years in UAE, that employer put this fake case on me. I went out. When I came back in, say, what is the purpose of your visit? 35 years being in UAE. In fact, from the airport in India, they refused to let me board the aircraft until they got a clearance. Even though I stayed in Dubai all those years. That to me was a wake-up call. 35 years of being in Dubai, and I was not allowed to board the aircraft to go to Dubai. Why? Sorry, your Indian passport. You're just a worker there. What can I say? It's like I'm in no man's land. And then when I landed in Dubai, the local person, excuse me, what is your purpose of visit? I told him, 35 years I've been here. This is like motherland to me. The guy chuckled. What you can say? You can't say anything. He's right. See, I don't hate locals. I don't hate Emiratis. My mentor was Emirati. He was a local. My closest friends were Emiratis. In fact, some of my customers also are Emiratis. They are great people. There's one guy, I don't want to take his name. He's good friends with me now. He's in my groups. He's an Arab Emirati local. We talk to each other like friends. I'll tell you, the real educated Arabs, the real educated Arab Emirati, the real ones, pure ones, not these wannabe, They're amazing human beings, yeah. Amazing human beings. For those people who say, oh, you hate Muslims, you hate Islam. The people who came to my aid, who helped me, The actual people who helped me are all Muslims. All Muslim, all ALL. Maybe one or two Christians were there, one or two Hindus. 90% were Muslims. So for those people who say, oh, Muslims are bad, or you hate Muslims, or the people who are there for me were Muslims, were Arabs, were Emiratis. So I just wanted to share with you through this video that UAE life is great when the going is great. But the day you don't have your money, you don't have a job, you don't have a visa, or the day you have to leave, the honeymoon phase is over then. Those glory days of being in Dubai, the 80s, 90s, it's finished. Today it's more like it's just become a hub where you come, do your work, make your money, get the fuck out. And if you're not saving, I'll tell you, hear these words, huh? If you're not saving money, you're going to regret it. Trust me, you're going to regret it. You better, this is one advice my ex-boss, Gabriel D'Souza of Quick Electric gave me, which I guess, you're stupid those days. He told me, save, Loy, save, save, save. Trust me, if you're not saving $1,000 every month per person, per head in your family, $1,000, if you're not saving, you're making a big fucking mistake. Big fucking mistake. And you'll regret it. So yeah, guys, these are my thoughts about the conversation I had with this guy. We are still friends. He left Dubai. He's left Dubai permanently. He has got a CEO's position in India. He's well-to-do, good friend. Good friend in the sense we have good memories. It's not that he's going to give me money, I'm going to give him money, or he's going to come to my aid, or I'm going to come to his aid. We are just like these good acquaintances. He's in a happy place. He misses Dubai, just like I do. He misses the infrastructure, misses the system. But he says, this is life, we need to go on. And he's back home to the country that issued him the passport. So these are my thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think. As usual, I always read your comments. Let me know what you think. And it's me signing off for now. Take care.